Hi guys, this is Siri from Siri Tutor Blogs. Today we are going to look into one of the important interview questions for business analysts. The question is, as you worked in different domains, what are the key experience projects that are particularly influential in your career? So it's basically asking what are the different projects that influenced your career. So for this, you have to tell a story that should be convincing to the interviewer, that he has to think as you are a good fit for this role. So this is how I will answer. Let's get started. So throughout my career, I was involved in several impactful projects, including fintech, retail, and Microsoft, that shaped my professional journey. In fintech, I led a project which were having some challenges in payment process system, which was slow and prone to errors. Customer complaints were rising. As a result, we have a clear understanding that we need a solution to enhance the inefficiency and customer satisfaction. As a business analyst, I was uh, I was involved and took initiative to create a project that improves the payment process system and that addresses these issues. And the goal was to create a sophisticated, streamlined, and realistic system that would improve uh, the efficiency and the accuracy, the speed, and everything. So leveraging the technology to streamline these operations and to meet the growing needs of the customers, the growing demands of the customers, I have collaborated and gathered the cross functional team, including IT, operations, and customer support, in gathering the requirements and streamlining the workflow. We held brainstorming sessions and identified the pain points and gathered a comprehensive requirements for the new system. And then through the detailed requirement analysis and process mapping, I was able to map the current workflow to identify the cause for delay in the payment process. So I have created a workflow which shows step by step process of the checkout process. It shows the details of the checkout process. As you all know, when there is an issue in the payment system, means it is really with the checkout process. When you add something to a cart and you check out, you add the payment details and make the payment, and uh, it authorizes the payment and approves or reject confirmation message, and then it ends. Throughout this steps, we are trying to find where the failure is happening. As a result, we were able to identify the bottleneck is at payment authorization. So I have mapped ease as process from the order placement to the delivery to identify the manual verification and the duplicate checks and the delay, and has created and designed to be process to automate these checks and to minimize the or simplify the steps. As a result, the process time has reduced to 30%. uh, so you through this detailed analysis, we decided that we are going to implement automation tool that can handle all these repetitive tasks, like data entry, data validation, and the chances of entering errors by humans, and the process time. So, for this approach to get to automate the whole process, I adopted a, um, approach. It's a it's a shorter approaches, like a phased approach. I have made a phased approach implementation, uh, starting with a pilot program. So, a pilot program is a limited implementation of the solution, uh, for a smaller group of users, locations, system, to validate the functionality, to identify the issues, and to gather the feedbacks before the full implementation. So, this has allowed us to test the automation tool in a controlled environment where uh, we gathered all the feedbacks and made necessary adjustments based on the real time data. And we adopted agile approach where it allowed us to iterate quickly and incorporate the feedback from the stakeholders. So doing this as a result, this not only improved the operational efficiency but also increased the customer satisfaction, which um, customer satisfaction which led to where the clients were receiving the payments on time without a delay, with a lesser errors or issues. So, and as a result of our efforts, automation tool had a remarkable reduction in process time by 30%, which is a game changer for our operations. This reinforced my belief that technology could be a powerful ally in enhancing the business process and the customer experience. This project reinforced my not only reinforced my technical skills at Pfizer, but also it taught me the importance of collaboration and adaptability that that is resulted in achievement of successful outcome. That is a result of achievement of successful outcome. Well, at Amazon, I was involved in optimizing the punch card process in workflow management, where I facilitated collaboration with stakeholders, defining the success matrix, and gathering the feedback gathering the feedbacks and requirements from them. As a result, the project was, um, we have employment, we have increased employment engagement for that project, and also the user adoption by 20% increase in user adoption. Well, in Microsoft, I was involved in a team enhancing the Azure portal where I collaborated with product managers and technical team to ensure there is an alignment in the requirement. As a result, this project has increased the uh, smoother user experience, which reflected in positive feedback and increase in usage metrics. These all projects as not only honed my analytical and communicational skills but also helped me in reinforcing my ability to drive uh, to drive in impactful results across multiple diversified industries. I hope this is what my answer is. So I hope you like my answer. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment so that I can make more videos out of it. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.